the influence of self-pleasure on older adults. Have you ever taken a moment to ponder how self-pleasure affects the lives of older adults? In this video, we embark on an enlightening journey to explore the physical, emotional, and psychological impacts of this intimate practice during the later stages of life. While society often overlooks or stigmatizes discussions about sexuality among seniors, it's crucial to acknowledge that sexual well-being is a vital component of overall health at any age. We will delve into the potential benefits of self-pleasure for seniors, highlighting its positive effects on physical health, emotional well-being, and overall quality of life. From enhancing circulation and improving sleep to alleviating stress and fostering a deeper connection with one's body, self-pleasure can play a significant role in maintaining vitality and self-esteem in older adulthood. Along the way, we will debunk common myths and misconceptions surrounding senior sexual health, clarifying what is considered normal or healthy. Furthermore, we will address the unique challenges that older individuals may face in maintaining their sexual wellness, including physical limitations, hormonal changes, and the influence of mental and emotional health. Whether you are looking to enhance your own well-being or support a loved one on their journey to a fulfilling and balanced life, this video will provide valuable insights and practical advice. Stay with us until the end to learn how to navigate these aspects of aging with confidence, openness, and a greater understanding. As we grow older, the importance of maintaining our overall well-being, both physical and emotional, becomes increasingly evident. The later years of life bring about a myriad of changes. Our bodies slow down, our energy levels fluctuate, and our emotional needs evolve. Yet one crucial aspect of well-being that often goes unspoken or overlooked in discussions about aging is sexuality, particularly the practice of self-pleasure. Many may view it as unnecessary or even taboo for older adults, but upon closer examination, it becomes clear that self-pleasure in later life holds significant meaning and offers numerous benefits that extend beyond mere physical gratification. In this exploration, we will delve into how self-pleasure can impact the physical and emotional health of elderly individuals, debunk myths surrounding pleasure and intimacy in old age, and reveal how this intimate act can enrich the lives of older adults, both positively and at times negatively. This conversation is especially relevant for those navigating the second half of their lives, a time when body undergoes profound changes and emotional and psychological perspectives shift. While many associate sexual desire and self-pleasure with youth, the truth is that sexual energy and the desire for intimacy do not vanish with age. In fact, these desires remain vibrant throughout one's life, and self-pleasure can serve as an important outlet for expressing this ongoing sexuality. This is not merely about seeking pleasure for pleasure's sake. It's about preserving a vital connection to oneself in a way that nourishes both the mind and body. Self-pleasure is, at its core, a natural and healthy expression of human sexuality, regardless of age. For older adults, it offers more than just physical release. It can play a crucial role in maintaining overall health and well-being. Research shows that sexual activity, including self-pleasure, can help promote good circulation, relieve stress, improve sleep quality, and even boost the immune system. These benefits are especially important as we age, when managing stress and maintaining physical health become essential to aging well. Moreover, engaging in regular sexual activity, including self-pleasure, can help older adults maintain a sense of sexual function and arousal, which in turn supports a sense of vitality and personal empowerment. But the advantages of self-pleasure extend beyond the physical realm. Emotional well-being in later life can be greatly enhanced by the practice of self-pleasure. It can provide moments of relaxation, stress relief, and comfort, particularly for those experiencing feelings of loneliness, isolation, or depression. It offers a way for individuals to reconnect with their bodies and enjoy an intimate personal experience that fosters self-esteem and a positive body image. As people age, they may grapple with feelings of invisibility or diminished self-worth, especially when societal standards often marginalize the sexual desires of older adults. In this context, self-pleasure becomes an act of self-affirmation, a way to reclaim one's sexuality and preserve a sense of autonomy and self-love. Furthermore, the physical changes associated with aging, such as hormonal shifts, reduced libido, erectile dysfunction, or vaginal dryness, can complicate sexual experiences for some individuals. These changes may lead some older adults to feel disconnected from their sexual identity or ashamed of their desires. However, the reality is that these issues are often manageable through lifestyle changes, medical interventions, or adjustments in technique. Using lubricants or taking medications to address physical discomfort can help maintain a fulfilling sexual experience. The key is to recognize that while aging can present challenges, it does not eliminate the possibility for sexual pleasure or intimacy, including self-pleasure. Unfortunately, despite the clear benefits, persistent myths and stigmas surrounding the topic of sex and older adulthood remain. Society has long perpetuated the idea that sexual desire diminishes with age, leading to embarrassment, shame, or feelings of inadequacy for older individuals who continue to seek out and engage in intimate practices. Self-pleasure in older adulthood is not merely about physical pleasure. It's about self-discovery, empowerment, and reclaiming ownership of one's body. It serves as a reminder that regardless of age, our capacity for joy, intimacy, and self-love never fades. Yet, we must balance this understanding with the recognition that our emotional well-being is deeply intertwined with the relationships we foster throughout life. True fulfillment comes not only from knowing oneself, but also from being known by others. As we age, the bonds of love and connection, whether through friendship, family, or companionship, remain as vital as ever. They remind us that while self-pleasure is a beautiful, life-affirming act, the human heart thrives most in the presence of love, connection, and shared joy. In our view, self-pleasure can serve as a valuable tool for self-care, healing, and nurturing a positive relationship with our bodies as we age. It offers a safe, accessible space for older individuals to continue experiencing pleasure, intimacy, and bodily autonomy on their own terms. However, like any aspect of self-care, balance is essential. Self-pleasure should be integrated into a broader, more holistic approach to health that includes maintaining social connections, emotional well-being, and physical fitness. When approached with mindfulness and moderation, it allows older individuals to benefit from its many positive effects without the risk of falling into patterns that may lead to emotional withdrawal, physical discomfort, or neglect of other important aspects of life. Medical research consistently shows that when practiced in moderation, self-pleasure is not only safe for older adults, but can also offer a range of physical and emotional benefits, from improving mood and sleep to reducing stress and maintaining sexual health. Self-stimulation can contribute positively to overall well-being. That said, like any habitual activity, when it becomes excessive, it may lead to unintended physical, emotional, and social challenges. Excessive self-pleasure, particularly if it becomes compulsive, can be detrimental to an individual's quality of life. One of the most frequently mentioned concerns in medical literature is the potential for physical and mental fatigue that can result from frequent self-stimulation. As we age, our bodies naturally have fewer energy reserves, and activities that demand significant physical or emotional investment can leave us feeling drained. Overindulgence in self-pleasure can lead to feelings of lethargy and exhaustion, making it more difficult to remain engaged in other vital activities, such as maintaining an active lifestyle, socializing, or pursuing hobbies that foster cognitive and emotional health. The notion that older adults are not interested in or deserving of sexual satisfaction is both outdated and harmful. Such stereotypes not only limit conversations around sexual health for seniors, but also discourage them from pursuing activities that could enhance their quality of life. In truth, Older adults, like people of any age, deserve to experience pleasure, intimacy, and connection, both with others and with themselves. The stigma surrounding self-pleasure in older age may also be exacerbated by a lack of open dialogue about the topic. Many cultures tend to shy away from discussing sexuality, especially when it involves older adults, leading to a sense of isolation or shame for those who continue to desire sexual expression. This silence can prevent older individuals from seeking the information, support, or medical care they need to maintain their sexual health and well-being. While the positive aspects of self-pleasure for older adults are clear, it's also important to recognize that, like any activity, it can have potential drawbacks if not approached with care. For instance, excessive or compulsive self-pleasure, especially if it interferes with daily responsibilities, relationships, or emotional well-being, could be a sign of underlying issues such as emotional distress, loneliness, or even addiction. In these cases, it may be necessary to seek support from a healthcare professional or therapist who can help address the root causes of these behaviors and provide strategies for healthier sexual expression. Balance and moderation are key in all aspects of life. We must challenge the stereotypes and misconceptions about sexuality and self-pleasure in older age. Sexuality is an inherent part of the human experience, and self-pleasure is a natural, healthy way to nurture that part of ourselves, regardless of age. For older adults, self-pleasure can offer both physical and emotional benefits, helping to maintain a sense of connection to one's body, mind, and overall well-being. The act of self-pleasure in older age is not just about pleasure for pleasure's sake. It's a way for individuals to affirm their worth, maintain their health, and continue to cultivate a meaningful relationship with themselves. The essence of self-pleasure, which at its core is a deeply personal and natural act, serves as a means for individuals to connect with their bodies, alleviate stress, and experience pleasure. For many, it becomes a way to relax, unwind, and find comfort in moments of solitude. In certain contexts, it can even be an expression of independence and self-sufficiency, especially in later years when other aspects of life may feel increasingly out of control. In youth, self-pleasure often carries the weight of curiosity, experimentation, and societal expectations. It is tied to the process of discovery, both of one's body and of the emerging sense of sexual identity. But as we move into older age, the significance of this act transforms. No longer driven by the same impulses for performance or experimentation, self-pleasure evolves into something more meaningful, a private moment of comfort, a ritual of self-fulfillment, and a deeply personal act of self-discovery. It becomes less about seeking external validation or trying to meet standards of beauty, ability, or stamina, and more about being in control of one's own pleasure. It is a sacred space where, free from outside demands, one can simply be. With aging, the body undergoes natural changes that can influence sexual desire and function. Hormonal shifts, particularly the decline in levels of testosterone and estrogen, may lead to a decrease in sexual drive and frequency of desire. This can sometimes lead people to believe that their sexual lives are over. However, this misconception overlooks a crucial truth. While the frequency or intensity of desire might lessen, the capacity for pleasure remains very much intact. In fact, self-pleasure may assume even greater importance later in life, providing an opportunity to explore and adapt to the changing needs and sensations of the body. One of the beautiful things about self-pleasure in older age is the freedom it offers to explore sexuality without the burden of societal pressures often associated with partnered sex. During youth and middle age, sexual experiences are often fraught with expectations about performance, physical appearance, frequency, and even the ability to satisfy a partner. As the years pass, these pressures tend to dissipate, allowing for a more intimate personal connection with oneself. Here, the act of self-pleasure becomes less about measuring up to external standards and more about indulging in one's own pleasure and comfort. For many older adults, self-pleasure becomes a liberating experience. a private sanctuary where they can explore their needs and desires without fear of judgment or rejection. It allows individuals to reconnect with their bodies in a meaningful way, to stay attuned to their physical sensations, and to maintain a sense of sexual agency and vitality on their own terms. The freedom to explore one's pleasure without the complications of external expectations creates a profound sense of liberation, enhancing both emotional and physical well-being. It is a way to foster a continued sense of connection to one's body, even as it changes. Self-pleasure is a practice that transcends age, evolving from a form of curiosity and experimentation in youth to a source of comfort, empowerment, and intimacy in older age. Engaging in self-pleasure in later life can provide a sense of autonomy and control over one's body that can be incredibly empowering. As we age, we often face the reality of losing some degree of independence, whether due to health complications, reduced mobility, or the need for assistance with daily tasks. In this context, the ability to engage in self-pleasure can be an affirming reminder that we still retain ownership over certain aspects of our bodies and lives. It reinforces the idea that no matter how much other things may change, we still have the capacity to experience and enjoy intimate moments and physical pleasure. This sense of control and self-reliance can be deeply reassuring, especially for those who may feel their autonomy is diminished in other areas of life. By embracing and celebrating this ability, older adults can continue to feel empowered and confident in their bodies, which can significantly contribute to an enhanced sense of self-worth and overall well-being. We believe that societal attitudes around sexual pleasure and aging need a serious re-evaluation. Too often, we associate sexual desire and pleasure with youth, perpetuating the harmful idea that these experiences are only for the young or the physically fit. This mindset marginalizes older adults, making them feel that their sexual desires are no longer valid or acceptable simply because they've reached a certain age. This belief not only perpetuates feelings of shame and guilt, but also undermines the fundamental human right to experience joy, intimacy, and connection throughout life. We must challenge this outdated narrative, shifting the conversation toward a more inclusive understanding of sexual health that recognizes the ongoing importance of self-pleasure and intimate connection at every stage of life. It is essential to acknowledge that sexual pleasure does not have an expiration date, and that older adults are just entitled to experience the physical, emotional, and psychological benefits of sexual activity as anyone else. By normalizing the idea of self-pleasure and sexual well-being in older age, we can help dismantle the stigma that often surrounds these natural desires. This shift can encourage older individuals to embrace their bodies, explore their needs, and engage in intimate experiences without fear of judgment or societal backlash. In doing so, we foster a culture of acceptance and inclusivity, where the pleasures of life are not limited by age, and where individuals feel empowered to maintain and nurture their sexual health and well-being as they grow older. Regular self-pleasure helps maintain healthy circulation and tissue function, which are critical for preserving sexual health and pleasure in later years. Emotionally, it can provide relief from stress, promote a positive mood, and offer a sense of comfort and relaxation in the face of aging-related challenges. Additionally, self-pleasure fosters a sense of autonomy, reinforcing the idea that control over one's body and pleasure can remain intact regardless of other changes in life. There is something undeniably beautiful and profoundly human about the act of self-pleasure in old age. It speaks to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring desire to find joy in connection with oneself, even as we navigate life's many challenges. It is a reminder that pleasure, in all its forms, is not a gift reserved only for the young, but something that transcends age, evolving with us as we grow. In this way, it serves as a testament to our ability to continue seeking out fulfillment, intimacy, and self-compassion, no matter the stage of life we are in. Self-pleasure is a lifelong pursuit that holds the potential for comfort, healing, and happiness. As we begin to rethink what it means to age and how we perceive the changes that come with growing older, we must also reconsider the way we approach and discuss sexuality. Self-pleasure, far from being a frivolous or shameful activity, is an integral part of both physical and emotional health. It allows us to stay in tune with our bodies, celebrate our capacity for pleasure, and find solace in moments of intimate connection with ourselves. In this way, we can view self-pleasure not merely as a physical act, but as a form of self-care, a practice that honors the body and all that it continues to offer, regardless of age. Whether or not one chooses to engage in self-pleasure during later years is a deeply personal decision, and we should respect and honor each individual's choices. However, by opening up this conversation, we create a space for older individuals to feel empowered in their decisions. We allow them to reclaim their right to pleasure and to embrace their bodies with love, compassion, and acceptance. Pleasure doesn't have an expiration date. Rather, it simply evolves, just as we do. As we age, our needs and desires shift, but the human capacity for joy, connection, and self-expression remains ever present. When we delve deeper into the impact of self-pleasure on elderly individuals, it becomes clear that the physical and psychological benefits it offers are both profound and valuable. One of the most immediate physical benefits experienced by older adults through regular self-pleasure is relief from tension and discomfort, which can significantly contribute to improved sleep quality, a crucial factor for maintaining overall health and well-being in later years. Sleep is essential for the body's ability to heal, restore energy, and regulate emotions. As we age, these restorative processes become even more vital. For many older adults, the soothing release that comes with self-pleasure can make the difference between restless nights and the deep, restorative sleep necessary for maintaining vitality, mental clarity, and emotional balance. In this way, self-pleasure can be seen not just as a means of physical pleasure, but as a critical aspect of health and well-being. Engaging in self-pleasure may also help older adults maintain a sense of agency and connection to their bodies, fostering a deeper sense of comfort in their own skin. The experience of pleasure can counteract feelings of isolation or physical discomfort that sometimes accompany aging, helping to affirm a sense of vitality and personal worth. It encourages us to view our bodies not merely as aging vessels, but as capable and deserving of joy, well-being, and connection. Beyond its physical aspects, self-pleasure holds profound psychological benefits that are often underappreciated, particularly in the context of aging. One of the most overlooked yet deeply empowering elements of self-pleasure is its ability to foster self-awareness and self-knowledge. Through the act of self-pleasure, individuals can cultivate a more intimate understanding of their bodies and desires, a personal journey that transcends age, but becomes especially significant as people grow older. In an aging body, where control often seems to slip away due to illness, reduced physical capabilities, or societal views that equate aging with decline, self-pleasure offers a deeply personal means of reclaiming control. It becomes a way for older adults to reconnect with themselves physically and emotionally, reaffirming that their capacity for pleasure remains intact despite the inevitable changes that come with age. For many older adults, their relationship with their bodies becomes fraught with frustration as physical limitations or health challenges take center stage. Over time, this can erode self-esteem and foster a sense of detachment from one's body, which may no longer seem like a source of pride or vitality. However, self-pleasure offers an opportunity to reverse that narrative. It allows individuals to rediscover their bodies as sources of pleasure rather than pain or limitation. In this deeply personal act, the body becomes a site of empowerment, a reminder of one's inherent worth and capacity to experience joy. This shift in perception is transformative, as it reinforces self-worth and helps older adults reframe how they see themselves, not only in relation to their physical form, but in the world at large. Aging doesn't have to mean surrendering one's claim to pleasure, and self-pleasure can serve as a powerful, tangible reminder of this truth. The body remains capable of providing comfort, joy, and affirmation despite the societal narrative that often diminishes the elderly. Yet, Like any activity that brings pleasure, balance is essential. While self-pleasure offers numerous psychological and emotional benefits, it's important to approach it with care, especially in older age. Excessive or compulsive self-pleasure, while not inherently harmful, can lead to unintended physical consequences. For instance, overstimulation of the genital nerves can result in temporary hypersensitivity, which may reduce the ability to feel pleasure at previous levels. As a result, individuals may find themselves needing more intense stimulation to achieve satisfaction, which can create a cycle of frustration and anxiety. What once brought comfort may, in excess, lead to diminishing returns, undermining the sense of empowerment and control that self-pleasure once offered. However, the deeper impact of excessive self-pleasure often extends far beyond the physical. Emotionally, self-pleasure can sometimes evolve into a form of escape, particularly in later life when the emotional complexities of aging, such as loneliness, anxiety, or depression, become more pronounced. In our experience, many older individuals turn to self-pleasure as a temporary reprieve from these feelings, a way to soothe discomfort and find a fleeting sense of comfort. While this can offer a much-needed release in the moment, it becomes problematic when it becomes the primary or only source of emotional relief. In such cases, self-pleasure can inadvertently reinforce a cycle of isolation, drawing individuals away from seeking the companionship, affection, and emotional support that are equally important for well-being. Social isolation is already a pressing issue for many elderly individuals, as family connections may weaken and social circles shrink. It becomes all too easy to retreat into solitude when self-pleasure becomes the main source of emotional comfort. This can deepen that sense of isolation, making it more difficult for individuals to reach out for meaningful connection. The truth is, the need for connection, whether physical, emotional, or social, remains as strong in older adults as it does in youth. Self-pleasure can play a vital role in maintaining a connection with one's own body, but it should never replace the equally vital connections with others. After all, humans are social beings by nature, and no matter our age, we thrive on the bonds of love, support, and affection that only other people can provide. Yes, self-pleasure is a means of fostering self-love and self-knowledge, and it can be a powerful tool for reclaiming autonomy over the body. But it is also essential to maintain balance, ensuring that this practice coexists with a commitment to emotional, social, and physical well-being. For many, self-pleasure may offer a sense of joy and empowerment that reinforces their sense of identity and worth. However, it's equally important to nurture relationships, seek companionship, and remain open to the emotional richness that comes from connecting with others. If self-pleasure becomes a dominant focus, it can diminish motivation to participate in these essential activities, potentially accelerating the decline of overall physical health. In addition to physical health concerns, studies have also highlighted the social and interpersonal impacts of excessive self-pleasure, particularly for older individuals who are in romantic relationships. For those who live alone, self-pleasure can be an important means of fulfilling sexual needs and maintaining a sense of intimacy. However, for individuals in relationships, frequent self-stimulation may disrupt the balance of shared intimacy with a partner. When self-pleasure becomes overly frequent, it can replace or diminish the desire for sexual or emotional closeness with a partner, leading to feelings of distance or disconnection in the relationship. This growing physical and emotional gap between partners can make it more challenging to maintain a healthy, fulfilling relationship, particularly as we age and shared companionship becomes even more vital to emotional well-being. Ultimately, balance is key. While self-pleasure can be a personal and positive form of self-care, it should not overshadow or replace the meaningful connections we cultivate with others, especially in later life. Intimacy and physical touch with a partner are essential elements of a fulfilling relationship, and they should be nurtured alongside personal forms of self-pleasure. By practicing mindfulness, moderation, and self-awareness, Older individuals can enjoy the benefits of self-pleasure while continuing to foster meaningful relationships and maintain their overall health and well-being. Research consistently demonstrates that when practiced in moderation, self-pleasure can have significant health benefits for older adults. It can boost mood, alleviate stress, and promote better sleep, all of which are essential as we age. Engaging in self-pleasure helps maintain a healthy level of sexual energy and contributes to the natural functioning of our sexual organs. Furthermore, it can improve blood circulation, support pelvic health, and even reduce the risk of prostate issues for men while enhancing vaginal health for women. Self-pleasure can also help improve body awareness. Self-pleasure can also help improve body awareness, self-esteem, and overall emotional well-being. By engaging in an activity that allows us to connect with our own bodies and experience pleasure, we affirm that our sexuality is a natural and healthy part of who we are at any age. For many older individuals, maintaining this sense of bodily autonomy and sexual pleasure can contribute to a greater sense of empowerment and confidence in their bodies, helping them embrace the aging process without shame or discomfort. Regular physical activity is key to maintaining mobility, strength, and cardiovascular health as we age. Studies consistently show that engaging in activities such as walking, strength training, or cardiovascular exercise can prevent falls, improve balance, and enhance mental clarity. However, when self-pleasure becomes excessive, it may reduce motivation to engage in these crucial activities. The result: a decline in physical health, mobility, and overall quality of life, which is something we must consider as we age. For older individuals in relationships, the role of self-pleasure can be more complex. While many seniors live alone and may rely on self-pleasure as a means of fulfilling their sexual needs, those in relationships can face challenges if self-pleasure becomes excessive. In these cases, frequent self-pleasure may interfere with shared intimacy between partners. Instead of fostering closeness, it can inadvertently create emotional distance, reducing the desire for physical touch and emotional connection in the relationship. In later life, intimacy with a partner is often seen as an essential component of emotional health. Couples often rely on physical touch, affection, and shared experiences to nurture their bond, and these elements can contribute to long-term happiness and emotional security. If self-pleasure becomes a substitute for this shared intimacy, it may lead to feelings of alienation, dissatisfaction, and even resentment within the relationship. The emotional and psychological effects of excessive self-pleasure can be particularly complex, especially for individuals who grew up in more conservative or religious environments where sexuality was often stigmatized or repressed. For many older adults, engaging in self-pleasure may trigger feelings of guilt, shame, or embarrassment. These emotions can stem from internalized beliefs or cultural messages that equate sexual pleasure with something sinful or immoral. Such feelings can create significant emotional turmoil, and may contribute to anxiety, low self-esteem, or even depression. It's important to recognize that sexuality is a natural part of life at any age. There is no inherent shame in seeking pleasure, whether alone or with a partner. For individuals who struggle with feelings of guilt or shame around sexuality, it may be helpful to explore these emotions through therapy or counseling. A therapist can help individuals untangle complex emotions related to sexuality and develop a healthier, more balanced attitude toward self-pleasure and intimacy. Talking through these issues with a professional or trusted loved one can lead to greater emotional clarity and self-acceptance. It is essential to address these underlying emotional issues rather than allowing them to dictate our behaviors. Therapy or support groups can help older adults manage feelings of loneliness, guilt, or isolation in healthier ways, fostering greater engagement with life and ultimately leading to more fulfilling relationships. In conclusion, self-pleasure in old age can be a deeply fulfilling and beneficial aspect of life, contributing to both physical and emotional well-being. When practiced in moderation and within a balanced lifestyle that includes social engagement, physical activity, and emotional health. It can enhance our quality of life as we grow older. However, it's important to be mindful of the risks associated with excessive or compulsive self-pleasure, which can negatively impact physical, emotional, and relational health. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights into the role of self-pleasure in later life. What have you learned from this discussion? And how will you apply these ideas to your own life or the life of someone you care about? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel. After 7,080, your support allows us to continue bringing thoughtful, educational content to help improve well-being for people of all ages. If you like this content, please like and comment with a 2 to show your love. If you didn't enjoy it, feel free to drop a heart and comment 7 so we can improve in future videos. Thank you. Thank you.